Good day everyone, I am Elizabeth Petro. I will report about the Unit 2 Basis and Policies of Special Inclusive Education. At the end of the lesson, the students will be able to discuss Water Convention of the Rights of the Child, UNESCO and EFA, identify the purpose of these three under historical, sociological, and generalize the goal of the Convention of the Rights of the Child, UNESCO and EFA. Do you have an idea what is the three pictures has been shown? This is the Convention of the Right of the Child, UNESCO and EFA. That is the three under historical and sociological. What is the Convention of the Rights of the Child? So first, the Convention of the Right of the Child. Convention was adopted at the UN General Assembly. The United Nations General Assembly is one of the 6 principal organs of the United Nations, serving as the main deliberative, policy-making, and representative organ of the UN. Second, November 20, 1989, signed by 196 countries for children's rights. 2 countries, the United States and Somalia, have not ratified the convention. This is a huge number of states have ratified the UN Convention of the Rights of the Child, which is 196. However, the United States have not ratified the treaty. It is argued that ratification of the CRC would limit the US sovereignty or would cause unlimited interference in family life. The most universally accepted human rights instrument guarantees universal fundamental rights for a child or children. Convention incorporates the range of human rights. Child has the right of freedom and peaceful assembly. The United Nations Convention of the Rights of the Child is an important agreement by countries that have promised to protect children's rights. The Convention on the Rights of the Child explains who children are, all the rights and responsibilities of the governments. So that is the Convention of the Right of the Child. It is the life, survival, and development, a protection from violence, abuse, or neglect, education that enables children to fulfill their potential and have a relationship with their parents, express their opinions, and be listened to, respect for the views of the child. So, rights of the children is very important in order for them to develop their own learning and feel them that they are free. Ratification of the Convention of the Rights of the Child would have a positive impact on the state of recognition of the children's rights, on establish a mechanism to protect the rights of the contribute to international practice of a children's rights protection. So that is the Convention of the Right of the Child, which is they implemented it in order for them to protect the children and feel them that they are have a freedom and do their process of learning, which is they feel comfortable and confident with it. So that is the Convention of the Right of the Child. What is the UNESCO? So this UNESCO, which is the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, 195 members and 8 associate members, governed by General Conference and Executive Board, strives to build networks among nations, seeks to build the peace through international cooperation, give fresh impulse to popular education and the spread of culture, promoting cultural heritage and the equal dignity of all cultures. The United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization is a specialized agency of the United Nations, or UN, aimed at promoting world peace and security through international cooperation in education, arts, science, and culture. UNESCO pursues its objectives through five major programs, which is the education, natural sciences, social and human sciences, culture, communication, and information. UNESCO is known as the intellectual agency of the United Nations at a time when the world is looking for new ways to build peace and sustainable development. People must rely on the power of intelligence to innovate, expand their horizons, and sustain the hope of a new humanism. UNESCO exists to bring the creative intelligence to life, for it is the minds of the man and the woman that the condition for peace and sustainable development must build.
So what is EFA?
So the last is EFA. It is educational for all. It is a global commitment to provide a quality basic education for all children, youth, and adults. The movement was launched the World Conference on Education for All in 1990 by UNESCO, UNDP, UNFPA, UNICEF, and the World Bank. Everyone to achieve functional literacy for all. So it is a great opportunity wherein all children, youth, and adults that EFA or EFA provides them basic quality of education. So there are 6 goals. Expand early childhood care and education. Expand and improve comprehensive early childhood care and education, especially for the most vulnerable and disadvantaged children. Goal 2. Provide a free and compulsory primary education for all. Ensure that by 2015, all children, particularly girls, those in difficult circumstances, and those belonging to ethnic minorities, have access to a complete free and compulsory primary education for a good quality. Goal 3. Promote the learning and life skills for young people and adults. Ensure that learning needs of all young people and adults are met through equitable access to appropriate learning and life skills programs. Goal 4. Increase the adult literacy by 50%. Achieve a 50% improvement in adult literacy by 2015, especially for women, and equitable access to basic and continuing education for all adults. Goal 5. Achieve gender parity by 2005, gender equality by 2015. Eliminate gender disparities in primary and secondary education by 2015, and achieve the gender equality in education by 2015, with a focus on ensuring rights, full and equal access to the achievements in basic education of good quality. Goal 6. Improvement quality of education. Improve all aspects and the quality of education and ensure the excellence of all so that the recognized and measurable learning outcomes are achieved by all, especially in literacy, numeracy, and essential life skills. So that is the 6 goals of EFA or Educational for All. So the last is, I have a question here. What is the main goal of Convention on the Right of a Child, UNESCO and EFA? So that is my report today. Hope you understand it and widen your knowledge about historical sociological, which is under this is Convention of the Right of the Child, UNESCO and EFA. So again, I am Alisa Pedro, Social Studies 2. Goodbye and thank you.